We are recording. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I'd do a quick video on HubSpot because people keep asking me again more and more about CRMs, and I've done Streak. I've mentioned a few other ones, but actually, I have a client that I've been working on HubSpot, so I got to know it really, really well, and I'm checking that client out now. There will be parts here I'm going to have to blur for, data protection. I can't give away too much stuff. So I'll do the video and let's see what we come up with. Okay, what is HubSpot? What is it not? Who is it for? There's HubSpot free. I do not recommend HubSpot free as the first thing. The reason being is because it gives you this little bit of resources and it lets you think you have a CRM, and then the second you need something, boom, you've got to, fly on up. Now, HubSpot sales is $50 per month, which is actually really, really good value because it gives you all the sales stuff you need, like the CRM, but it also actually gives you phone. It gives you phone dialer. So you've got 1,000 minutes good to go. It's connected to Twilio, but you can't go above that 1,000. This is the whole sort of thing with HubSpot. They they have this really funny way of sort of giving you 90% of what you need, and then the second you need that one bit more, boom, you got to go up. And why do you have to go up? Well, the what is it? The enterprise editions kick off at like 12, $1,400 per month. That's the jump that we're talking about. So we're talking little things about lead generation. You want to connect it to Facebook, you want to connect it to a form, just a basic form. You can't actually get that on the sales. You can get that on the marketing plan. Now, I haven't used the marketing plan itself, but with the marketing plan, there's going to be other features with the sales that you don't get. It's it's really, really strange the way HubSpot actually do this. Now, overall, their software is really, really good. It's sort of an all-in-one, everything that you need. The problem, I feel, is that it's for corporations, shall we say, early stage to large stage corporations. For small startups, I know they do the special startup thing for 1 year and they'll give it to you at 90% off. Now, what I will say is that the education on HubSpot, absolutely phenomenal. They've got this whole education, what is it, HubSpot Academy. So, quite frankly, take the free edition, go into the HubSpot Academy, and you'll learn all the different features, how the thing works. But what I love so much about the HubSpot Academy is they don't just teach you how to use their software, they actually teach you how to use a CRM, how to actually, the correct processes and procedures to run your business. And they're giving you years of experience. Now, that is a huge positive, but it's also a huge negative. If you have your way of doing things, they're not going to let you do it. It's like, no, no, you got to do it our way. So a lot of positives, a lot of negatives. Let's get on with the video. The very first time you're going to log in, they're going to go here and they're going to go through a little checklist of things that you have to do, like connecting your email account. I'll quickly open it up there, and all this kind of stuff. Let's have a look at it there. So yes, create your account, create your first contact, install the extension on your Gmail, connecting your inbox, test an email, all these different things. So they do walk you through everything. And in there as well, they tell you about all the training and all of that. Now, here's the bit of a disaster zone. There's an awful lot of fields and they give you fields, but it's pretty damn monstrous. So you kind of need to go through all this stuff yourself bit by bit. They show you that in the academy, but it really just takes a long time. So everything from sales, setting up your meetings, which is basically Calendly, calling, adding your phone number or virtual phone number, the different types of stuff you want in deals, the way you want it to log emails, how you want your tasks done, tickets. If you use that, we didn't use that. Reports, this is irrelevant unless you're on the higher ones. Again, this is more irrelevant unless you're on the higher things. But yeah, there's quite a lot to set up. That's the thing. If we go to contacts and companies, you have to set the properties that you want for your contacts, all the properties that you want for your companies, and what you see when you first create, a client, and then what you see in the main screen, and then what's available. And I mean, truthfully, it's wonderful for huge teams that has an administrator doing all of this, but for small guys like me and a lot of other people, it is a fucking disaster zone. And if you've watched my other videos or you know about CRMs, the way this works is that contacts come in, which are part of companies, and then you could have other contacts in those companies, and then you create a deal, okay? And then the deal is, the money maker. Okay, so just to quickly show you what the contact section is all about, I'm going to use a lead, and look who it is. It's me. Okay, so this is what's all in here. Now, I set most of this up. So type, we're going to put in, let's say, partnership company. And the life cycle stage, this was HubSpot. We're going to put me in as sales qualified. And lead status, we're in progress. There's my email. My phone number is plus blah 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 blah. Region, I actually put that one in myself. This was the only way I could do for time zones. Let's just say I'm in the US. I put in my state. I don't know, New York. York. And I can do a secondary if I want to. I can do another phone number like a landline. What type of persona? No persona. Campaign. This I put in. So let's say I came through the site registration, but afterwards we hooked up the proper stuff, so we didn't need that anymore. The type of technology, what marketplaces, all this I set up myself. My job title is I am the boss. Why not? Last contacted, modified. I can put a message about this person. He said maybe. Next activity, number of times contacted, original date, offline source, first touch campaign. All this should be automated now. IP, time zone, preferred language. The list goes on and on and on. And okay, LinkedIn. And now we're finally into, main challenges. I put this stuff in here. Challenge type, name of store, ecom. This is all now our qualification criteria. The amount of products that they have, the number of products online, the types of variations, amounts of photos. So all these things I put in, and you can just see it's as amazing as it is from a data perspective. It's probably overkill for the smaller guys. But this is what we wanted. So you can write notes. You can write an email directly within here to any of your contacts, and of course your template sequences, even the meetings. These are all different meeting schedules that I can give. Signatures should all be in there. The notes, there it is. Get it here, get it here. A call, I told you that you're calling directly from within. So let's say I want to call from my browser, or I can send this to my mobile phone and it'll automatically dial. You choose. Uh-oh, I don't want to call. I want to hang up. Cancel. Hang up, hang up. I don't need to call you. And then once you've made a call, what happened? Was it no answer, busy, wrong number, live message, the actual anything you want it to be? Save the call, create a follow-up task, write your notes, and the amount of minutes. Obviously, this is the first of the month. I haven't even done anything yet. So emails, all the emails will be automatically saved. Calls, as you can see, the call goes in here. We select our outcome, do anything we want. May as well delete that because we don't need it. Tasks, all the tasks. I created tasks. Call him. And what do you know? Type goes to call because it automatically recognized the word call and put it together. When am I going to call them? The time, notes, so I can, because of whatever. There's no point keeping any of that. And that's how that goes. And when you go to activity, literally all the activities there, emails, marketings, everything that's gone on, notes, how it was created, everything. On this side of stuff, you just get to see more information. What workflows are they a part of? The company. Remember, we have the contact and then the company, how many deals. And again, if we want to add a deal, we just add it here, create a new, or just add it to an existing if it's one contact who's part of more deals. Tickets open, attachments, automatically documents get attached and put here. How many lists? We saw the lists earlier, if you remember. So this can be automatically synced up. Playbooks is for enterprise. These are text messages. I connected a text message application, and I'm not entirely sure what that, WhatsApp. Okay, so WhatsApp is flying over there. So let's look at all of this. I'll go through it from this side to the other side. There's all your contacts. Go into your contacts and you can filter them by whatever it is you want. And I'm probably going to have to blur a lot of this out. Um, but yes, you can add your filters and based on whatever you want, and then just create lists of people for quick searches. You do the same with companies. I never really used it. Activity just shows you who did what where. Of course, you can import, import CSV files as standard and export and then edit the columns. Again, we went on about the fields. I could go into this for hours. That's why I'm not doing it. So lists, we create different lists. Now, I am not too sure what this is worthwhile on the free versions, but for the higher versions, this is basically email marketing. So all these different lists can be used for anything. I'm guessing I'll have to blur a lot of this. Not sure what exactly. And you can sort of see, all these people in all these different lists. So if I want to send an email out, or I want to see, who in my list, 29 here, who in my list have I accidentally forgotten to touch because I didn't mark one of the settings something. You can create all of this, and this actually gives you a really high degree of control over the people in your database. Conversations, again, I don't use this too much. This is between your team. Chat flows is if you're putting this thing here on your site. Snippets, basically you just put in a hashtag and then you can sort of, paste a block of text in there. Templates, these are email templates that you can create and then use for yourself or share with your team. It's all fairly standard stuff. You can see we have plenty in there. I made all of them. Moving on to the marketing side of stuff, I'm going to go through everything. I don't know what type of an account you'll have. Ads, this is your Facebook, Gmail. You connect everything up, and then you get, of course, all your statistics, metrics, emails. These emails, the way it works in HubSpot is that if you want an email to automatically go out, you have to create it in here. So you create the email in here, kind of like, email and then hold it. And then you tell the system, send this email out to either this list or through an automated process. And I'll show you that in a minute. Social, this is more of the, Facebook side of stuff, LinkedIn or what other social channels. That's not my department. Websites, landing page, blog, I never touched any of that. Design, never touched any of that. Lead capture, forms. Forms is essential. Again, it sucks because you have to get the higher versions to use forms. So with the sales pack, I'd actually have to go for sales and marketing, which I think is like 120 just to get that forms. And you need the forms because how else can you get leads to come into your HubSpot automatically? Yes, there's backdoors and webhooks, but I don't know how to use these things. Planning, strategy, campaigns. There's some nice stuff in here, but I never really use them. So forms, webinar, for example. So we're going to launch a webinar and we can see all our information there about the webinar. We can edit and first name, phone number, email, and then just put it on, well, wherever you want. There's code, embed it, anything you want to do. So that is the forms. Create, you can duplicate, you can do lots of stuff there. So sales, deals. I'm not going to show you the deals. Deals is just a normal pipeline. I'll be crucified if I show you. I can't show you the deals. But deals, really simple. It just, look up any video on YouTube and it'll show you your pipeline of this many deals at qualified stage, needs to speak, contract sent, tasks. This I can show you. Meetings is Calendly, basically. You can, and quotes. I didn't see quotes before. So tasks, are all my tasks done? Oh no, they were his tasks. Yeah, because I threw them here. So you can see your whole team tasks. And when we go to these tasks, we can see that, boom, there's 3 tasks that need to be done. And there we are, all types, all priorities, all times. And with tasks, you don't really have a lot of flexibility. You can press this button and start your queue. Literally, you'll see a button up the top here, and you can just call next, call next, call next, complete. It seems really simple, but what pisses me off about this is that if you're dealing in international clients, there's no way to do this by country or do this by region or anything like that. So it sucks. Um, anyway, this is the big reason why HubSpot is just, it's not for salespeople. It's a marketing solution, and that's how they market it. And they're dead right. It's marketing service. I've never used, can't go through it, but there's a whole servicing, tickets and managing sequences. This is email sequencing. I didn't really use that, but email sequencing, we all know what that is. And then workflows, if we want to use workflows, where literally we connect the dots together. So if I go into one, you can just see it's like an action, and then the action is who's going in to this, the enrollment trigger. And then we're going to change our values of our leads, and we're going to SMS this person, and we're going to create a task, and it just does everything for you. Remember I told you about the email? So this is where you put in the email. You just click here and go to send email. There it is. Send an email, and then we send whatever email we want to send. Of course, I'm not going to do that. Settings, performance history, it's all in there. I can't show you everything because, yeah, it's customer information. And then the reports, dashboards is all there. You're not going to get this on the free version, and you can see it where you go. So there is the quick overview. We've connected up WhatsApp. We can connect basically anything. It's got so many integrations. So if you are going to start on HubSpot, at least do this. Check out the sales $50 per month section. I think they give a trial as well on it. And actually see, does this have the functionality that you need? Will this do the job? At least that way, when you start to grow and make a bit of money, you have that option of going up. I know the sales and marketing together is, I think it's 110. I can't remember. I got a bit confused. Just make sure, because the worst thing that you can do with this kind of a CRM is swap CRMs in the middle. It's just a complete disaster zone because their next package is 1200 per month, and there's nothing in between. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I will get back to you because I have quite a lot of experience with HubSpot. Good luck, good night, take care.